Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Eternal Empire, the Restoration series. So we are attacking a army of Hispania that decided to sneak its way up on us while we were making our way towards Tamusiga, which is down this road. And we're just going to pay them a quick visit because they were silly enough to attack us. Or they didn't attack us. We're attacking them. But they rolled their army up right next to us. And our army is overwhelmingly stronger than theirs. They do have artillery, which is going to be a problem. But the fact that the game is already putting our chances at so much higher than theirs just goes to show its estimates based on the strength of their units. So they do have some artillery. What we're going to have to do is be a little bit clever with our cavalry. I'm going to keep a couple of my cavalry back. Let's do a... Tell you what, I'm actually going to do 3 different groups. I mean, I've got a group for my general, but then I've got a unit of shock cavalry and melee cavalry divided into each group. So it's kind of combining the strengths and weaknesses of both into one cohesive cavalry unit that I'm going to order around, which is just awesome. So I'm going to set them aside for a second so I can position the rest of the line here. Let's see how the terrain is. At least we're finally getting a sunny battle. Good lord. Interesting desert formation over there. Alright, let's line up over here. It looks like we've got a bit of a hill if we set up in formation here. And we might have to march on them. It's actually very possible that we will march with them. Someone pointed out in a comment a few days ago that the Praetorians were actually a very specialized unit to the Romans, and I'm using them as my standard swordsman because I can afford it and because they're pretty. I mean, they just look so freaking cool. This Praetorian unit as part of the Imperium Praetoria mod, it really gives the feeling of a restored Roman Empire to me. So I like the crests. I like the full. Oh man, I'm blanking on the name of their shields right now, but I just like their setup. So let's go ahead. All right, so we've got these guys positioned. Now we need to have the general in the back to support the troops. Now it's a matter of... Now it's a matter of messing with them. All right, tell you what, I'm literally just going to have these 3 units here ready to charge forward and mess with their artillery. Give them a hard time. Let's start the battle, and let's begin. Interesting, they're moving their artillery first thing. They might regret that decision. All right, so that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. 2, 3, 4. All right, now they're firing. They've taken out a few cavalry, but by all means, use your... All right, I'm going to get them way on the outside. Excellent. All right, their general is in the mix here too. So if we can cut off the head of the snake in this initial attack, Even if we take some damage ourselves, that'll be wonderful. Alright, I'm going to try and break these units away. We are definitely killing off one team. I need to try and sneak behind and finish off some more of their artillery. Their advantage is evaporating right now. Alright, fine. You guys want to mess with me? Go ahead. Alright, their general is running, which is hilarious. Alright, these artillery are wiped out. Some of their cavalry just came in to pay us a visit. Alright, so these units over here are not doing so well. Okay, we're going to try and finish off these skirmishers with these cavalry here. These units are holding their own. Alright, let's go ahead and get you guys over here as quickly as possible. Now that the cavalry, or now the artillery are pretty much out of commission. Okay, now you guys attack that one. Hit it with everything you got. Oh, fine. Kill these guys first. They don't stand a chance. These are shock cavalry versus standard light cavalry. Yeah, they're gone. They're losing decisively. Alright, you guys come back here quickly. Alright, these cavalry have actually done all they can. I'm going to have them lead the battle. And I'll have this unit join the two strong units that are still fighting. This one is probably going to lose. I'm going to have this one come in to help him out. Actually, let's have our general join the fray too. This is going to be a bit of a risk. This is a high-level general. He's been around for a while, but... the cavalry have done most of the work to this army already. Holy crap. Meanwhile, our foot soldiers are still traveling in from back here. Let's, yeah, so the artillery have been completely taken out of commission. "70 seconds till we can use War Cry again. Man, they have won this battle for the most part. I mean, the cavalry have sacrificed a great deal, but they've cleaned up over here. Foot soldiers are arriving. We're going to have the entire front line of spearmen.
The enemy has obliterated an entire unit.
I don't know why the general's unit is just standing still. Come on. Again with the... Are you guys walking? They must be exhausted. No, they're just winded. Weird. Again with the artillery, or I keep saying artillery instead of cavalry. The cavalry AI in Attila is just nonsense.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
I thought you were walking. I knew that's what that looked like. Alright, let's get our crossbowmen over here. That's it. And we've got one spearman unit just hanging out stupidly over there. Okay, whatever. All right, so these guys are running.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Well, that's that. Cavalry took quite a hit.
Turning in our favor.
It's been in our favor from the beginning. General, what are you doing? You're just standing still. I keep giving him orders and he just stops doing what he's doing. All right.
Victory. This is your day.
All right, let's use what we've got left here. All right, I've queued up some orders for the general there. We want to let as few of these troops get away as possible. This is going well. We can speed things up a little bit, let the cavalry clean up. I didn't realize that was the edge of the battlefield. They're really close. All right, we're not going to catch up to them. They're going to get away. Bastards. Decisive victory, I'll say. Good God. We lost 226 men, though. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, and we're moving through a desert. We're going to suffer attrition. So, I mean, we lost a quarter of our force there. But it did take out one of the Hispania armies that was kind of threatening the area. So, it was a good move. I'm not displeased with it. I'm not displeased with it at all. All right, now I can continue to move this unit.
Make haste, men.
And we're going to fortify them here so they don't suffer any more attrition. I might actually move them south a little bit so they can recover in this territory if these armies withdraw. Because it's a little rough right now, I'm not going to lie. How's the army that's on their way to Carthage? They're still a few turns away, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Gaius Scaevola is our priest that we put in Gabala for no reason. Just need to conquer a few more territories and we'll have access to every army at our disposal. We'll be able to build 2 more armies, possibly 4 more armies. I'm not sure how big the bonus is that you get when you reach the maximum possible Imperium level in Attila, but we'll find out. Okay, so they're going to send a champion, looks like, to do some of their dirty work, and I don't know if they're going to send that army to do anything afterwards either. That's the defeated army, that one right there. And this, okay, it looks like they're maybe heading towards Dimity again. Okay, so the champion failed in his attempt to attack, which is hilarious. And now this unit is just outside of Carthage. Good news there. This general has leveled up, so we definitely need more replenishment. There's a replenishment bonus. Yes, there we go. More replenishment and extra melee defense for your army would be good. Now, where can I move them? Actually, am I seeing? Oh, awesome. All right. It's going to take all of their movement points, but if I move them here, They won't suffer any more attrition if I can just get them there. So they're going to suffer some attrition on the way. Oh, God, that sucks. But then they'll be able to take Tamusaiga. I'm going to go ahead and cross that river, too. Maybe even in the next turn, which is awesome. Which should hopefully put them back on their heels a little bit as well. Alright, let's take a second to do some territory management. Moving very quickly. Salona, we're going to give you just a theater. And then here in Ascalcalis, we need... What do we need? Let's do local industry. Bells, I can do... You're going to need more food production, so we'll do that. And we're going to keep downgrading this farm in Olbia, because it's just not necessary. It's not needed at all. And let's continue going this direction, see what we need. Our territories in the east are mostly built up, because those are the oldest conquests in terms of the map. We spent most of our time working on that. Okay, now... Skirmish engineering, right? Yeah, skirmish engineering. I'm going to move towards being able to recruit catapults in Mauritania. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade that city. Upgrade the fishing port. Upgrade to a quarry. Upgrade to a balne. Ooh, Carthage is ready to be a maximum level city again. Very nice. And we're going to upgrade to an Imperial Cult Basilica in Hrefnasholt, because again, this is the northernmost capital of the Empire. Okay, that's that. Let's end the turn. So far, the Suebians and Hispania have been ridiculously timid toward me. I would even say annoyingly timid. Ooh, interesting. The Suebians are actually being conquered by... Is that the Abdanians? I think those are the Abdanians. I should have looked at the faction on the top of the screen. I wasn't paying attention. I was just seeing what was happening in front of me. I was looking here, not here. I think it's the Abdanians. You might have been watching as it was happening. We'll have to see. What faction is that? Oh, the Caledonians. All right, so the Caledonians are establishing themselves. The Caledonians are actually now more powerful than the Suebians. They're helping us. They are definitely helping us. There's no question of that. All right, now our unit is now... Oh, that's awesome. This unit is now in range of Constantina. And this unit can attack Tamusaiga, so let's do it. Of course it's undefended. And there are no city walls, so we're going to go ahead and just do a protective assault. Take it. Occupy it. Excellent. We now control the entire southern edge of the map. Period. It's ours. And now we just need to move on Tingis, which we can hopefully do with the same army now that they can heal up, now that they're in friendly territory. And that'll really, really put these guys back on their heels. So let me go ahead and move this army. Well, yeah, that army's not really a threat. I'm not worried about them. I'm going to move this army forward to... Ooh, I'm going to be sneaky here. I'm going to put this army here. And we're going to put them in ambush stance. So that they might try and sneak a large army down towards Caesarea thinking it's defenseless. When it's not. Alright, just checking out my other armies. Now, let's go ahead and have a look at... Yep, need to dismantle that for the final time. Nicomedia... Nope, don't need to upgrade that, because sanitation would not be able to... Oh, wait, it's a food consumption upgrade. Huh, okay, in that case, yes, I will upgrade it. Excellent. Bells, we'll do a cattle herd. We're moving the opposite direction across territory now. I don't normally go this way, but I'm doing it this time. Sirmium! We can do an upgrade here. Let's go ahead and Looks like we might need a little bit more food production here to keep things happy. Or do we? Because it's already level 4. Maybe let's just do a forum and work on having some more Roman culture in the region. I don't mind doing everything possible to keep those numbers nice and high. I'm going the opposite direction, my bad. Mass calculus, yep, we can upgrade this to a tanner. Making arbitrary decisions at this point because, you know, the minute decisions about like what kind of wealth producing buildings I'm going to use just don't matter as much at this point. Yep. Upgrade those buildings, upgrade the sewers in Teleferdum for the growth bonus, which will really help that province build up faster, as has happened many times throughout the rest of them. And I think that's it. Oh, Sextus, Governor Sextus, way over here on the far side of the map, has leveled up. So we'll give him a few more abilities. As has this governor. Extra public order for your province and less corruption for your province. Absolutely. So we have ridiculous amounts of money and ridiculous amounts of income at this point. Again, it's going to continue to be that way going forward. We own so much of the map that money is no longer a concern. Which is fun in a sense, because it's gamey, right? It's not realistic. If you were playing a Paradox game, if you were playing Crusader Kings 2 or Europa Universalis 4, or even any of the older titles, even a game like Stellaris, like it doesn't matter how big your territory is, money is always a concern. You need to be careful with it. So that's one thing that's kind of gamey about Total War, but I like it because once you've conquered a huge swath of territory, you really start to feel powerful. You start to feel like you have this territory and it's badass. All right, let's... Oh, we have a... How'd that happen? I guess we completed an upgrade and something took us below the famine mark. A worthy bride for Servius Mergus. Yeah, she seems pretty awesome. Give blessing. Good for you. Speaking of that, have you had kids yet? No, you haven't. I don't like it. You have not had kids? Well, you're both 57, so that's not surprising. You can be Master of Offices, though. I don't know why you weren't already. You can be Commander-in-Chief. Let's see if we can fill that last military count slot with somebody. Maybe? Nope. Okay, that's that. So now this army is ready to move into Caesarea to defend it, and this army is going to sneak a little further down the road if nobody's going to pay any attention to it. Ambush mode. This army... How far up the road can you get? Okay, not quite to Tingis. But if I sneak them up the road... Oh, yeah. Okay, so they have an army coming down, but I'm going to put this army in ambush formation as well. And we might be able to really, really, really do bad things when they try and move down next turn. How close are we to... Oh, yeah. We're a few... I wish I could see an actual numerical indicator, but once we cross that line right there, we'll be Supreme Imperium, and we'll be able to recruit at least 2 more armies, possibly more. And then you will see a massive tide just sweep across Europe when we're really prepared to conquer in all directions. It's going to be fast. There's going to be lots of battles. It's going to be really intense. I just want to wait till the right moment to where the army is truly prepared to sweep across the map in epic fashion. And we're not quite there yet, but we almost are. All right, so here, you know, we need some additional Roman influence. Let's go ahead and just do a statue of the Divine in Olbia. Bring in some additional Roman religious influence. Upgrade this to a food emporium. All right, let's convert Tamusaiga. We don't need a military wharf. We'd do better with let's do trade jetties. A couple of sirens outside right now. If you can hear those, I apologize. Not much I can do about it. My recording station is by a window, and my place is not that far removed from major thoroughfares. So every now and then, you might hear a siren. I always say that, and I go back and listen, and you can't hear the siren. But my mic is a condenser, so it tends to pick up a lot. Okay, let's figure out what's going on with the food shortage. Because oh, that's what's going on with it. It's the new territory we just conquered. Tamisaga and Tingis are not set up. No, we don't have Tingis yet, but Mauritania is not set up to be productive food-wise yet. But on that note, let's also take a look at taxes at provinces that aren't taxed. Germania, yep, see, we can re-enable taxes there because it's fully grown. Okay, we looked at Hercynia recently, I remember that. So we're not quite going to turn taxes on there yet. What about here? Transcarpathia? That's not enough. Mauritania. Okay, we're back to Mauritania. Cool. Okay, so we re-enabled taxes at every possible place. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens, and then we'll go ahead and cap this episode in just a second. Man, whatever is wrong that all of these emergency vehicles are responding to, it sounds awful. So I hope everyone's okay, because I'm hearing a lot of them. All right, the Suebians. I'm guessing that's why they pulled their army back. Maybe that's why they're being timid, because they're being attacked by the Caledonians. Which is... Ooh. Okay, so they have walked right into our ambush, and we are going to tear them a new one. Our army is not in perfect condition to do this kind of fighting, but we're going to do it anyway, because we're going to be able to surround them on both sides and just tear them apart. Their artillery will not be able to really be a factor. We're going to hit them with our cavalry really hard, and our other units are in really good shape. So this army is going to die in the next episode. This is going to be a lot of fun. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If you're not subbed already, I upload new episodes in Eternal Empire: The Restoration every day at noon Eastern Standard Time, which is GMT-5 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next episode.